all of you are doing well. Today I am going to explain you how to recognize the groups of the verbs in Japanese language. This is the very basic part of our study of the Japanese language. In the Japanese language, we need to learn the verbs, different types of verbs. There are three groups of the verbs, and these three groups of the verbs follows the different rules. Each group follows the different rules to make the conjugation of these verbs with the uh, grammar patterns. In future, whenever you learn the various grammar patterns in your higher level, then while making the conjugation of that grammars with the verbs, then you need these verbs to follow their group also. According to the group, you have to follow the rules of the group. So we need to recognize the group of the verb. So let us start here. Japanese language groups, three groups are there, and these three groups, first group is known as Godan Doshi. Second group, Ichidan Doshi, and third group is Fu Kisoku Doshi. Okay, so here we can say first group, second group, and third group only. Okay, so how to recognize, what is the rule to recognize the first group, how to recognize the first group. Actually here one more thing I have to explain. So basic four forms of the verbs are there. Okay, four forms are available. Like ta form is the informal past tense, root form is informal present tense, and nai form is informal negation, and te form is the present continuous tense. Okay, so these four are the basic forms. In future, at N4 level, you will learn the potential form, you will learn the ukemi-kei, that is called passive voice, causative form, like different forms of the verbs you will learn, and you have to convert that verbs into that forms. So for that you must know whether the verb is from which group, first group, second group, or third group. According group wise you have to follow the rules of the converting the verb into different forms. Okay, so let us see. I have texted some of the verbs here. Okay, I have texted here like aimas, tachimas, kirimas, ikimas, kakimas, hanashimas, shinimas, yobimas, nomimas, yomimas, and isogimas. Aimas is to make love, or aimas is to meet. Both meanings are there. Tachimas is to stand up. Kirimas is to cut. Ikimas, sorry. Ikimas is to go. Kakimas is to write. Hanashimas is to talk. Shinimas to die. Yobimas to call. Nomimas to drink. Yomimas is to read. And isogimas is to make hurry. So these are the first group. So you can notice here, when you remove mass of the verb, whenever you remove mass of the verb, the remaining part of the verb is, it is known as stem of the mass form. Okay, remove mass, the rest part of the verb is known as stem of the mass form. This stem of the mass form is ending with e sound. Ai, tachi, kiri, like all these verbs, when we remove mass of the verb, it is ending with e sound. Whenever the verb is stem of the mass form is in the e sound, it is considered in the first group verb. Okay, it is considered first group. So these all are the first group, that is Godan Doshi. Okay, so I hope you understood this part, that is how to recognize the first group. Let us move to the second group. In the second group, I have texted some of the verbs. Tabemas, kakemas. Tabemas is to eat. Kakemas number of nouns are there along with this kakemas, but here kakemas to hang, shirabemas is to search, to investigate, nemas to sleep, sutemas is to throw, to discard. Throw means not throwing of the ball, sutemas is to discard, to remove, not remove, sutemas is to discard only. So here you can notice whenever we remove the mass of the verb, the remaining part or the stem of the mass form is in the a sound. Thabemas, be, khakemas, ke, shirabemas, again be, a sound, nemas is a sound, ne, and sutemas, te. So whenever we remove the mass of the verb and the stem of the mass form is in the a sound, it is considered as second group. So these verbs will follow all the rules of group 2, that is ichidan doshi. So this is also clear with you, I hope so. And I am taking the next slide here. So some exceptional verbs are also available in the second group. Okay, this is the some of the list I have given, which are having the reading is having e sound. After removing mass of the verb, the reading is having e sound. Okimas to wake up. Okay, oki. Kimas to wear. Okay, ki, kiru. And abimas to take a shower, shavao abimas. Kimas is kimono kimas, shavao abimas. Karimas to borrow, and mimas to see. These are some of the exceptional verbs. Still more are there, but I have taken these 5 only. These are some exceptional verbs which is having e sound, while whenever we remove the mass of that, means at the stem of the mass form it is having e sound. Although it is having e sound, it will follow the rules of the second group. Okay, so that these are the exceptional reading of the uh, second group. I hope this is also clear with all of you. Let us move to the third group. In the third group of the verb, there are only two verbs, kimas and shimas. Only two verbs are there. Kimas, action verb to come. Shimas is to do. Shimas always comes with any noun. Soji shimas. Okay. Then yakyo shimas. Teniso shimas. To play any game. Okay. Benkyo shimas. To study. Ryouri shimas to cook. Tenisu shimas to play the tennis. Like uh, kaimono shimas, sentaku shimas. So shimas and kimas does not follow any particular rule while converting it into the these four basic forms. These are known as irregular verb. Third group in Japanese it is called as fukisoku doshi. I hope everyone is clear with this part of the how to recognize the group of the verbs. If you need any more particular part to explain by me, let me know in the comment box. And if you like this video, so hit the like button, share with your friends so that they will also get some help to understand the patterns, basic patterns. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Let us, and we will meet in our next